Ah,
Tuesday, so I thought I will join. I don't know every Tuesday, but thought of joining something.
okay. It's the same timing, Fredericks.
It's 11 o'clock.
Ah, same time zone. Nah. Frederick, that means
Silver Spring, Swami Dhiranandji great
Washington.
convent.
Washington,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Working. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Satgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Sriramadootam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha-jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Pranau Mahasayika Charuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanatham Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayete Janmadyasya Yadonvayati Taradachateshvabhitneswarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyandi Yatsuraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastakuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharma Projita Kaita Putra Varamo निर्मत्सराणां सदां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परेरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभित्तक्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितिर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्. So last class we saw Virat Rupa of Bhagavan. So Shuka Maharshi is initiating Parikshit Maharaj on meditation. The first he requested him to meditate upon the Virat Rupa of Bhagavan. Virat Rupa is not something that come and go. Virat Rupa is the entire creation is Bhagavan. So this doesn't come or go, it is always there in front of you. But we have to learn to look at it as the expression of Bhagavan. For that we need that Jnana Chakshush, special eye. That special is called Jnana Chakshu. With the wisdom, the eye of wisdom, we should be able to recognize the presence of Lord in every creation. So descriptions were given. In fact, everything is included in that. The entire creation is included, nothing to be rejected. Everything is there. But if a person take a part as whole, and that will result in his fall. So one has to take the entire creation as Bhagavan. Then there is no problem. If you take one aspect of it and consider this is it, then there will be problem. Now with that we concluded the first chapter. Now we come to the second chapter. Sri Shuka Uvacha. This is a Dvidiya Skanda, second chapter. Sri Shuka Uvacha. Evam puradharayanatmayonihi nashtasmritim pratyavaruddhya dushtad tathara sarjedamamokha drishtihi yadapyayat प्राग्व्यवसाय बुद्धिः शाप्तस्य हि ब्रह्मण एष पन्था यन्नामभिर्ध्यामतिधीरपार्थैः परिभ्रमं तत्र न विन्दतेऽर्थान् मायामये वासनया शयानः अतः कविर्नामसु यावदर्थः स्यादप्रमत्तो व्यवसाय बुद्धिः सिद्ध्येन्यदार्थेन यतेत तत्र परिश्रमं तत्र समीक्षमाणः. Now, Sukamarshi says, through such dharana. So we saw that the Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So through that practice of dharana alone, I mean just concentration, that's the idea. Lord, that creator Brahmaji himself propitiated Sri Hari, and by his blessing recovered his memory that was lost in time during Pralaya. He again created the world, having become unwavering in understanding through his grace, Bhagavan's grace. Now, Sukamashi says, vain is the faith developed by man. Shabdasahi brahmana esha pantha ennamabhirdhyariyati dhiraparthaihi. So, people who develop this Vedic ritualism and get attached to it, they are meaningless. They are all meaningless, flowery descriptions. For what? Gita also Bhagavan said, Yamimam pushpitam vachap pravatanti vipaschitaha vedavadarada partha nanyadasti divadinaha. So, this flowery description about the heaven going, because all the rituals are heaven bound. So, in the heaven, there are no chutpipasa, there are no old age. All these things are beautifully described. So, people get fascinated by that, and this is enveloped in the tendencies of the mind, because tendencies of the mind is what? Jiva's tendencies of the mind was you want to enjoy. That's what it is, isn't it? So, all the enjoyment in here, in the world, they have tried. So, they have tried and tired. Now they are thinking, maybe they will, in the heaven, there will be better enjoyment, heavenly enjoyment. That may be better. You will have a better body, or better facilities, etc. And there won't be any competition also. Here there are so many competitions because if you want to get something, there are 100 people weighing at that. So there won't be any competition. Things are available plenty, and the joy also will be more exalted. So with that kind of thinking, that is called tendencies of the mind. So, paribhramam tatra vindadirthan mayamaye vasanaya shayanaha. These are all our inner vasanas. This is a result of our inner vasanas. But even though they go to heaven, enjoy, but still they will not be getting the true joy of life. So, what is true and enduring, they fail to attain. Therefore, a man of discriminating mind should seek only such material objects as are absolutely necessary for him, and live healthy. In order to live healthy life, he should understand the fallacy of those material things that we acquire. So this is what he is telling. Now he is going to give you a list of things which you may wonder it is possible for grihasthas. This is mainly for sannyasis, okay? Now don't get frightened. Satyam chito kim kashipo prayasair baho susiddhe hyupavarhane kim. Satyanjalau kim purudhanna patra Dikvalkaladau sati kim tukulai. Why strain and struggle to get a bed when there is Mother Earth is there? Why seek pillow to rest the head when the arm is there to support? When you can eat and drink from your joint palms, where is the need of a vessel or silver plates? Why seek other clothes when there are bark of a tree? Or dik, he said, dik is ambara. Means what? Don't wear. That's what he says. Why? What is the need of wearing? And he said, Chirani kim patina santi dishanti bhiksham naivang kripa parabhrutap saritopya shushyan ruddha guha kimachito vatinopasannan kasmat bhajanti kavayo dhanadurmadanthan. Have the roads become devoid of rags, lying scattered here and there? You can pick up that and make some, what is that? All those Mahatmas in Himalayas, they pick up those small pieces and make a big cloth out of it. Yeah, it's called khadadi or something like that. They say. Wear that. Yeah, he is telling. Are there not rags lying down on on the ground? You pick it up and make a cloth for yourself. Why you worry about it going to the fashion store and all that? Yeah. Have trees which bear the weight of their fruits for the benefit of others. Don't you have fruits in the forest? If trees are bearing so many fruits for you to have bhiksha, why don't you eat that? Have they ceased to offer bhiksha to Mahatmas? And have all streams of water been dried up? If you are thirsty, go and drink water from the streams, rivers. And you want to go, you want a shelter, but have you noticed that so many caves are there in the mountains? Why don't you take shelter there? And has the unconquerable Lord ceased to give protection to those who seek shelter to Him? Seek shelter under Bhagavan. Don't take shelter under those flimsy things. Now you see, comforts have become needs. Therefore we beg for favor from a rich man. Isn't it? So that is what he is telling here. Why a spiritual seeker should become dependent on rich man, infatuated with the evil pride of their wealth. So Shukamarshi says, we are insulting the Lord who resides in every heart. He is there to give you everything. Why are you seeking anybody else for your help? If you want money, if you want support, don't ask people. You ask Bhagavan. He is Lakshmipati. He will give you. Have faith in Him. But He will give you exactly what you need. That's all. But don't ask more. That is all. He knows what is needed. If you ask more, that is your greed. He understands that. It is true also. Our Gurudev also used to say, Don't ask people, you ask Bhagavan. You will see people will come and give it to you. Ah. एवं सुचित्ते स्वत एव सिद्धः आत्माप्यार्थो भगवाननन्तः तं निर्वृतो नियदार्थो भजेत संसारहेतु परमश्च यत्र. In one's own heart, Bhagavan resides. The all-perfect and infinite being, who is truth and love unalloyed. Seek him with abiding faith in his truth, abandoning all worldly values. By that, ignorance, the cause of samsara, will be destroyed. Kastam tvanadritya paranuchinda mrutopashuna satim namayunchad Pashyanjanam patitam vaitaranyam sukarmajan paritapanchushanam. Seeing the whole world suffering in the hellish stream of samsara, Vaitarani, that is the hell, name of a hell, through the evil effects of their own action. So when we see the suffering, why don't you understand and keep away from yourself from evil doing and take shelter under that Supreme Being? Now he instructs afterwards from 8th verse onwards up to 14, I think. Yeah, up to 13th verse. He described, so suppose you cannot meditate upon the Virat Rupa of Bhagavan, take one particular form of Bhagavan. So here he describes Bhagavan Krishna's, Bhagavan Vishnu actually, it is Vishnu's form. Shanga Chakra Gadadhari. Bhagavan Vishnu is four-hand, each one of them has got, first is Shankha, then Chakra, then Gada, then Padma. So, Bhagavan seems to be a very aggressive salesman. First he blow the conch. It is a call of the higher. When we live in our life, we suddenly feel life is monotonous, boring, isn't it? Every day getting up, doing the same thing, same roti dal you cook, same vegetable you cook, same thing. And afterwards, that is why once in a way you want to go to the restaurant, isn't it? Just to have a change. But there also what? After eating that you become sick. Come back, it takes 3 days for you to recover from the hotel food. But even then, you want to have a different taste, you go there. Like this, a monotonous life you feel. Same office, same people. And you come to the ashram also, look at the same people. What is this? You want some change, isn't it? So, this is called boring. You feel bored. Your children also tell you, I'm bored, man. This boring, generally, that's why when we feel bored, what happened? We look for some diversion. But that diversion also, you will not feel, that also get bored afterwards. That's why religion become a diversion for people. They get tired. Then they say that they go to ashram, they say this lot of politics, Swamiji, there. So why? Because you are looking for politics, you will get it. If you are looking for spirituality, you will get that. So it is all our mind going wherever the mind is gone, that is the problem. Now, this is a sign. In Vedanta, this is a good sign, he said. It is making you think, is there anything higher in life? This is one step. That is why Bhagavan is blowing the conch. So it is a call of the higher. So when you feel bored, don't get depressed. So this is a good sign actually. According to Vedanta, it is a good sign. It is Bhagavan's call for thinking. Is there anything more than this in this life? Start thinking. Suppose Bhagavan blow the conch, it doesn't work. People again get into the same rut. Then what Bhagavan does is uses his chakra called Sudarshanam. Sushtu Darshanam. Sushtu Darshanam means clear vision. He will cut off the attachment. He will, there will be something cut off. So, first is call of the higher. If still you don't respond to it, the next one is actually Gada. He give you one or two knocks. So suddenly you're driving, some accident will happen, or suddenly something happened. So now the whole atmosphere is filled with what? Flu. Everybody gets flu. So you will fall down, you will lie down, 2, 3 days you can't get up. Like that, if you suffer, then you start thinking, Bhagavan, oh Lord, all that. So when we are sick or we go through problem, we think of Bhagavan, isn't it? So that afterwards you recover, then Bhagavan is forgotten. Then the third one he uses chakra. He removes all your attachments. Then when you realize that Bhagavan alone is permanent, everything else is ephemeral, if this thought comes, Bhagavan gives you the Padmam, that is moksha. So this is the idea of the symbolism. Now, whether it is a Krishna Bhakta or a Vishnu Bhakta or a Shiva Bhakta or Rama Bhakta, doesn't matter, any form you can take. And here Sukamarshi says that from Padar Vindam you should go. So from start from the feet and then go slowly to up to the top, crown. You should mentally visualize the form of Lord clearly. And finally, you fix your attention to one particular aspect of Lord, like face or whichever limb you like it, you can fix your attention to that. Especially face is better, smiling face. So that smile you have to transfer to yourself. And with that, now 14th verse, he says, Yavanna jayeta paravaresmin Vishveshware drashtari bhakti yoga Tavastaviya purushasya rupam kriyavasane prayatasmareta. How long you should meditate upon this form? So long as man has not gained intense devotion to the Lord. How long you have to take the medicine? Until you recover, isn't it? The same way here also, how long you should meditate? Until you develop bhakti for Bhagavan. One should meditate on the gross form of the Lord at the end of one's own obligatory rites, means take a bath, etc. And don't sit in meditation just getting out of bed. in your nightgown. No, don't do that. Just take a bath, freshen yourself, and wear clean clothes. Then you should sit for meditation with sincerity. Then there is a description of when a person of that yogi want to leave this body, what are the steps that, these are all Mahayogis, okay, people who practice pranayama, etc. So there is a description of the, what is that, chakras are there. So these are all for people who practice the Ashtanga Yoga. We are not practicing that. We are Jnanamargis, so we don't practice it. So I am not going to give you description on that, because listening to my description, don't start practicing, it will be a problem. So this is a disclaimer I am making. So yogis from the, what you call, different chakras are given here. Mooladhara, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna, Brahmarantra. All these chakras are given from Mooladhara. A pranayami should invoke, move that chakra, the vayu, the prana, to the Manipura, then Anahata, then Vishuddhi, then Ajna, then Brahmaranta. Ajna chakra is that in between the eyebrows. That is why we put our tilak there to protect that. Then from there you have to, Brahmarantra is here. So a seasoned yogi, his the head also becomes soft because the children, they are little bit soft, because the Brahmarantra is not ready. I mean, they become hardened after 1 year, I think. Yeah. That's why after 1 year they do mundan, not before that. So, the yogis also, their head will be like that, soft it seems. So, through that Brahmarantra, they get out. Such a person will not come back. Yogi leaves the body, breathing, breaking Brahmarantra, and such a person will not come back. Symbolically, what happened? A Mahatma died also when he is samadhi, because they don't cremate him, they do samadhi. So make him sit in Padmasan, and then they break the Brahmarantra with coconut. Yeah, that is symbolic. Swamiji, then I want to be a yogi. Okay? You want to be a yogi? Because some people want to be grihastha, some people want to be yogi. What is the advantage of yogi? You can walk on the water. So one grihastha, one yogi went to a grihastha, and he said, I can do this, I can do that, and all that, he said, boosted. The grihastha said, okay, tell me, sitting here, can you bring water? No, that I cannot do. Look, I can do that. How? Ramu, bring 1 glass of water. Immediately, proceed. This is the magic. Then, no, I can walk on water. Oh, that also I can do. What? He called Rama, bring 1 bucket of water, he put it on the floor, start walking. No, that is not called yoga. We don't see real yogis. We see only bogis and rogis. That is why the problem is. But then, with all lifelong work, you attain some siddhis. what it is used now. See, people are there in India, there are a lot of siddhis, some people also have. What for they use it? Think about it. They use it for livelihood. That is a sad part of it. But all these are Brahmaloka Prapti, called Krama Mukti. There are two kinds of mukti. One is called Sadhyo Muktihi or Jivan Muktihi. Means while living you liberate. Or Videha Mukti. Videha Mukti means after death one gain Mukti. It's called Videha Mukti. Jivan Mukti means while living you are liberated. Or Sadhyo Mukti means instant Mukti. Instant Mukti and Jivan Mukti are same. Then second one is called Krama Mukti. Krama Mukti means gradual liberation. So this is all that. These are also discussed here in 27th verse. Nayatra shoko na jara na mrityuhu natirna cha dhyeka rite kritaschita yaschittato kripaya nidam vidam duranda dukkha prabhavanudarshanad. In Brahmaloka, there is no sorrow in that realm, no old age, no death, no suffering, except one painful feeling that when they look down from there, seeing all humanity suffering, they feel bad. That is all. That is why from Brahmaloka some jivas think that I should go and rescue them. They come down like Avatara Purusha, and that is called, there are different kinds of avatars also in Bhagavatam. One is called Amshavatara, another is Purnavatara, third one is Aveshavatara, then there is something called Nityavatara. Nityavataras are the Mahatmas. Mahapurushas comes and they try to do the complete renaissance of our culture. So this is the description of Brahmaloka. The Brahmaloka is called Krama Mukti. So the jiva goes through Shukla Marga and reach Brahmaloka. Then in Brahmaloka also you have to listen to Vedanta. There is no question about it. That's why there Brahmaji become the teacher. And that's why in Kaivalya Upanishad, Brahmaji is the teacher. Ashwalayana is the student. Brahmaji teaches. So, but that learning there is better because you have no distraction. You don't have to worry about cooking and all that. So everything is provided. That's a beauty. Okay. Then from Brahmaloka he attains mukti after listening to Brahmaji. 33rd verse, he says, there is no specific path to reach Bhagavan. Anything you do, all the activities, whatever that you do, if it is dedicated to Bhagavan, that is considered the path to the Lord. Nahyatonyashiva pantha vishataha samsrita viha vasudeve bhagavate bhakti yogo yato bhaved. There is no other path of spiritual fulfillment so easy and safe. Shivapantaha Vishadas Samsrita Viha. So there is no other path so easy and safe, especially when we are caught up in samsara, than the devotion to Lord. Shiva Pantha is considered an auspicious path. What is that? Bhakti. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yogo Yato Bhaved. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga. So Bhakti, Bhakti eva Ghariyasi. Bhakti eva Ghariyasi. That's why Bhagavan Brahma Kastena Trisanvicha Manishaya Tadadhyavasya Kudasto Retiratman Yato Bhavet. Even Bhagavan Brahmaji himself scrutinized the Vedas, all three Vedas. In the beginning, already three Vedas were there. Atharvana Veda was added later. So, all three Vedas he scrutinized. That's why Gayatri, the essence of all three Vedas. Then he come to the conclusion that the best path is devotion to Sri Hari. All other paths are difficult. So Brahmaji, after studying Vedas, said Hari Bhakti alone is great. Bhagavan sarvabhuteshu lakshita swatmana hari drishyer buddhyadhibirdrashta lakshaneranumapakaihi. From the workings of the inherently inert entities like the buddhi, the senses, in an intelligent and purposive way, it can be seen that Sri Hari dwells as the indwelling spirit witness of all living beings. Now this is what we have to see. Who is a bhakta? A bhakta is the one who never lose sight of Bhagavan's presence in every aspect of our life. Now you are sitting here and listening to me because of what? Bhagavan. And who is listening? The Lord is listening. Who is talking? The Lord is talking. What is this conversation happening between Bhagavan and Bhagavan? In between, you and I come and say, I am listening, and the Swami says, I am talking. It is a tamasha. It is a great joke. You start appreciating this joke, then you are a devotee. Tasma sarvatmana rajan harihi sarvatra sarvada shrotavya kirtitavyascha smartavyo bhagavan nranam. Therefore, O king, one should always hear about, praise and remember that Sri Hari in all context, in all seriousness and with a deep attention. Sarvatmana rajan harihi sarvatra sarvada shrotavyaha kirtitavyascha smartavyaha bhagavan nranam. He should be heard. So we should be eager to listen to the kathas of Bhagavan. And kirtitavyascha, and whenever time comes, we should sing his glory. Smartavya, one should remember him, reflect upon his glory. I used to think whenever I take medicine, we pops up so many medicine inside. And I used to wonder, this stomach, Bhagavan is residing, he distributes accordingly. Think about it. We are just popping up. Who is distributing it? Ah, and he recognizes also this medicine is for this medicine is for this. Look at that. How beautiful it is. That's how you remember Bhagavan. Every aspect of you can remember Bhagavan. Pibandiye Bhagavata Atmanas Sadam Kathamritam Shavanaputeshu Sambritam Punanti te Vishaya Vidushitashayam Vrajanti Tacharana Saroruhantikam. And listening to the stories of Bhagavan, the excellences fill the cup of your ears. With that, their heart become purified of all impurities. These impurities we have collected through the contact of the poisonous sense organs. So, after the impurities are removed, one attains the state of Godhood. So, removal impurities are the one to be paid attention to. Because once impurities are removed, Bhagavan is already there, ready to bless you. He is standing there saying that, please come, please come. But we are, our diversion, we are distracted with all the toys that is available around us. We forget. Now, the question comes, what is the question? That is all okay, sir. But people are interested in, there are many who have no interest in seeking Bhagavan, isn't it? They have so many desires to be fulfilled. All those desires become prominent in their mind. Unless that is fulfilled, they will not have mind to seek Bhagavan. So what we should do? Now, Sukamarshi is very compassionate. He is giving you, for this particular desire, you can propitiate this God, then you will get. So that teaching is, the whole chapter is on that only. Now you can see, very interesting. Evametannigaditam prishtavan yadbhavan mama nrinan yanmriyamananam manusyeshu manishinam. Now I have been answering your questions. What is that thoughtful man, especially those who are approaching death? What he should do? That was your question, isn't it? Suppose one who desire Brahmavarchasakamastu yajeda brahmanaspatim indram indriyakamastu prajakama prajapatin. One who desires to have Vedic learning, some people have got that, Vedic learning. What you should do? You should propitiate Brahmaji. Because from whom Vedas have come. So he is the fit person to bless you with that. Now, those who want the power of senses, they should worship Indra Devata. Then those who desire progeny, Prajakama Prajapati, so they should worship Prajapatis. Now, how to worship and all that, you ask a priest, Vedic priest, they will tell you what homa is to be done. Prajapati homam is there, you can use that. Then, Devi Mayam tu Sri Kamaha Tejaskamo Vibhavasum Vasukamo Vasun Rudran Viryakamo Viryavan. The seeker of wealth should worship Sri Devi. There is a particular ritual for that also. I forgot the name for the ritual. There is a ritual. But they have to worship Sri Devi. Sri Devi is what? Lakshmi. Now, somebody wants to be brilliant. Devi Mayandu Sri Kamaha Tejas Kamo Vibhavasu. You should worship Agni Devata for brilliance. And somebody want Vasukamo Vasun, wealth. Vasus, Ashtavasus. Then power, they want power. What do you call? Become mayor. What is that? Become governor. Become president of this country. They should worship Rudra Devata. Annatyakamastu athidim Sargakamodite Sutan Vishwan Devan Rajyakama Sadhyan Samsadhako Visham. The seeker of food, you want lot of food. Some people are interested in that. Swamiji, let me have a lot of food, I can start a nakshatra, dangar. Langar. Free food I want to give. Yeah, you can do that. They worship Atiti. Atiti was the is the mother of Devatas. So Atiti, she is a wonderful mother. Atiti of heaven. They should, how to worship that? You seek one, Purohit. Then, kingdom. Suppose you want kingdom. Then 12 Adityas. No, for heaven, 12 Adityas. If you want to go to heaven, 12 Adityas. Then kingdom. Suppose you want a kingdom. Then what happened? Vishwe Devas. Say Nepal was ruled by the king. Then it was taken away from them, from the king, the communists. Now they are all revolting against the communist government and they want to bring back the kingdom. They want their king back. So they should worship Vishwadevas. And you want to become popular. There is also there, popular. Popular you become, either you become a cinema star or popular or a social worker, popular. Sadhyas, Sadhya Devas are there. So it is Kinnaras, Sadhyas, Gandharvas, etc. They are all there. Then comes Ayushkamo Ashinau Devau Pushtikama Ilam Yajet Pradishta Kama Purushaha Rodasi Lokamadharau. Seeker of longevity should worship Ashwini Devas, Ashwini Kumaras. They are the doctors, heavenly doctors. If you want strength of body, then Bhumi Devi. If you want security, mean establishment in your position. Suppose somebody want permanent job and all that, no. There is no permanent job in this country, but then still people want that. They should worship Bhumi Devi, who are the parents of the world. Then sixth one. Rupabhikamo Gandharvan Strikamopyapsara Urvashim Adipatyakama Sarvesham Yajeta Parameshtinam. The seekers of beauty, you want to be a Miss Universe, etc., they should worship Gandharvas. And somebody is a Strikamaha, a womanizer, that he should worship Urvashi, it seems. Adipatyakama sarvesham yajeda parameshtinam. See, if you want to the sovereignty over all, Brahmaji is to be worshipped, Parameshti, Brahmaji is to be worshipped. Yajnam yajed yashaskamaha koshakama prachetasam vidya kamastu girisham Dambatyartham umam satim. The seeker of fame should worship Vishnu, Vishnu Bhagavan. Good fame, okay. Somebody can be ill fame also be there. Good fame, Vishnu. Of immense wealth, Reliance, etc., or Elon Musk. Immense wealth. Varuna Devata, it seems. Yeah, not Kubera. Varuna Devata. Varuna, the ocean is called Ratnagar, na? Ratnagar. So a lot of wealth is there. Varuna Devata. Suppose you want to become a learned person, that Parameshwara. Parameshwara is the what you call source of all knowledge, isn't it? Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam. And happy conjugal life is very important, isn't it? Uma Parvati. Because Parvati's life is supposed to be happy conjugal life, it seems. Dambatyartham umam satim. So that's why we do Suhasini Puja. Whenever there is a fight between husband and wife, you do Suhasini Puja, then everything will be out. Then husband start loving you. It is all there in our rituals. And it works also. But generally it works only for 2 hours, 2 years. Then again, short-lived. Then you have to work again, do it. You keep on doing. What can you do? That is called Karmakanda. Dharmartha uttama shlokam tantum tanvan pitridyajet Rakshakama punyajanan ojaskamo marudganan. So seeker of dharma should worship Vishnu. And of increase of progeny, Pitras. That is what people don't do. When they come here, they don't do Shraddha Karma. Then what happened? They suffer. Family life, children, family, they suffer. So Shraddha Karma should be done. So Pitras. And security from possession of ghosts, yakshas. Yakshas. Yakshas means a Kuberas group. They are called yakshas. If you want to be protector from ghosts, don't think that there are no ghosts. Eh? There are ghosts. This field, this field here, it was a battlefield, it seems. When there was a war between South and North America, at that time, this was a battlefield. So when we wanted to build an ashram here, we discovered that it is filled with ghosts. They will not allow to have a worshipful place. Then we had to remove it. Give them sayujyam. Remove means what? We have to give them gati. So tilahomam, sayujya homam, then Gayatri homam, all those things we did here. Only then we could build this place. Yeah, it's not a joke, it's there. Then Rakshakama Punyajanan. So yakshas, ghosts. And of strength, Marut. There are 44 Maruts are there. That this 44 Marut Janma also we are going to see in Bhagavatam. So that story will come. Maruts. And 9th verse. Rajyagamo manun devan nirrutim tabijaran yajed kamakamo yajet somam kamam purusham param akama purusham param. Kamakamo yajet somaha akamaha purusham param. That's the last one, okay? Now, first, akama purusham param. That is the last one. Seeker of kingdom should worship Manus. So, Manuraja. Seeker of kingdom means what? Unrivaled kingdom. Asapatnam Rajam. A Rajam, wealthy, but at the same time, suppose a Raja is there, he is always in the battlefield. He will not be able to enjoy the kingdom. So, Asapatnam Raja means unrivaled kingdom. For that, what is necessary? Manus, Manu Devata, you have to propitiate. And the Devas. Now, somebody is disturbing you with the black magic. Then whom you should worship? You should worship Rakshasa Nirti. See, these people when they do Homa, there are 9 directions, they put 1 direction, they put Nirti Devata. That Nirti Devata is to be propitiated. There are particular method, and he will protect you from all black magic. Very good. And a person who is interested in sensual pleasures all the time, You should worship Soma Devata. Moon. That's why he has 28 wives, right? Rohini is his favorite. That is why he got cursed. But those who have no desire should worship Parampurusha, Bhagavan, Supreme Being. Purusham Akama Purusham Param. That doesn't mean that if you have no desire, you worship Supreme Paramatma. That means he doesn't have any ability to give you blessing, isn't it? No, it's not that. All the blessing, all these devatas are able to give because of his presence, his greatness. Akamas sarvakamo va mokshakama udarati tivreda bhakti yogena ijeda purusham param. The one being to be adored with intense devotion by all, whether they be devoid of all desires or whether they have desires. Even if you have desire, you worship Bhagavan, he will give you everything. But ultimately, the one who can give you moksha is Paramatma. All these devatas can bless you with little things. But if you want moksha, only Bhagavan alone can give you that. Etavane vayatatam iha nishreyam sodayah bhagavatya chalo bhavaha yat bhagavata sangyataha. Ultimate object of all worship is generation of unswerving bhakti towards Bhagavan. It leads to liberation, the highest destiny of man. And in order to develop that bhakti, one should get associated with holy men. Satsangaha. Satsangatve nisangatvam. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve jivan muktihi. Jivan mukti is the goal. Then what is that? Nischalatattva. With reference to what is the goal of our life, one should have a steady mind. No going this also okay, this also okay. No nibbling the grass. You try this first and then give up, then try that, then give up. Every Swami come to the town, you go and listen, then you follow him, then afterwards leave him, then another Swami will come, then you follow him, then leave him. Like this, if you keep on going whole life, you will be experimenting only. Nothing can be achieved. So therefore, we should stay with one path. That is called steadiness of mind, nischalatatvam. When you have nischalatatvam, you can have only nirmohatvam. When you are not deluded, mentally deluded. So, our delusion is what? That's why Bhagavata is going to talk about it, Shuka Maharshi. We have only 3 problems. What are the 3 problems? One problem is shoka, and another is bhaya and moha. These are the shoka, moha, bhaya. Shoka means with reference to past, regrets of the past. I should have done that, I should have done this. Then bhaya is what? With reference to future. What is going to happen to my life? Whatever happened, it will happen. What can you do? You leave it to Bhagavan. He will take care of it. He is watching over you all the time. Why don't you have faith in him? When you lose faith in him, then only Bhagavan will leave it to you. Okay? If you don't have faith, what can I do? You do whatever you want. He will give up. So don't make him give up on you. Stay with him. He will take care of you. So, then bhayam will go. So, both fear and regrets both come and disturb you in the present moment. That confused state is called moha. So, this disturbance of the mind, when it is gone, only then steadiness of mind will come. Now, in order to remove the moha, what is necessary? Detachment. Detachment is what? Generally, detachment, we people think that it is vairagya, dispassion. Swamiji, we are in family life, how can we detach? I am attached to my children, I am attached to my husband, I am attached to my in-laws. I don't think so, but just saying. How can I be detached? The very word itself is fearful. Are you detached to the garbage bag? Are you attached to the garbage bag? No. Why? It is dropped, discarded, isn't it? Suppose whatever that is inside the garbage bag, will you be ever attached? No. Why? You are discarded. The same way in life also, if you have realized the limitation of it and you grow out of it, it's called maturity. As a child is attached to toys. When the child grow up, then what happened? He is no more attached to the toys. He attached to some other toys. Same way when you grow up, you are no more attached to those things, but your attachment will be something else. Like this, when you become old, retired, then what happened? There is supposed to be a maturity. None of those things are important to him. That doesn't mean he will not use it. He will use it. But it doesn't make any, whether it is presence or absence doesn't make any difference to him. That state of mind is called detachment. It is not a useless state, okay? Generally people think that usko vairagya aa gaya, matlab what? Useless. No. So, that is what Bhagavan is telling here. Etavanev echadam iha nissesha sodhayaha bhagavatya bhavaha et bhagavata sangataha. So ultimate object of all worship is generation of bhakti. If the worship is not creating devotion in your mind, then what happens? That worship is srama evahi. It is a waste of time. Jnanam yada pradinivritta gunormi chakramatma prasada udayatra guneshva sangha kaivalya sammata padastwada bhakti yogaha ko nirvruto harikatha na kuryad. Will not feel delight in listening to the leelas of Bhagavan. And that very experience of reveling in the story of Bhagavan itself is considered mukti. That has the capacity to destroy the binding attraction towards the sense pleasures in the world. Automatically develop detachment. So you don't have to make an effort. Detachment is what? Less and less thinking about worldly things, more and more mind revels in Paramatma, Bhagavan, Bhagavat Leelas, Bhagavat Kathas, Bhagavat Kirtanas. Now, after that, now Shaunakad rishis, after listening to this, they are telling now. It's very interesting. Shaunakadi says, Ityabhivyahritam raja nishamya varadarshava kimanyat prishtavan bhuyo vayyasakya vrishim kavim. After having heard these words of Sri Shuka Maharshi, what else did Parikshit ask? So, after listening to all these things, what else he asked? Why? Because Edashushrushadam vidvan Sutanor-hasi bhashitum katha harikathodarka satam syussadasi dhruvam. Because where pious men meet, there certainly much talk about the Lord. Isn't it? Why savai bhagavato raja pandaveyo maharataga balakridanagay kridan krishna kridam ya adate. That hero, our Parikshit Maharaj, the grandson of Pandavas, he was such a great devotee of Lord that he worshipped Bhagavan Krishna from childhood onwards. He did not play with toys, he played with Bhagavat Leelas, Bhagavat Kathas. Even in the days of childhood, his favorite play was Krishna Leelas. And also, Vayyasikasya Bhagavan Vasudeva Parayanaha Urugaya Gunodara Satam Surhis Samagame. And as far as Shukamarshi is concerned, he is son of Vyasa Bhagavan. He is the most noted among the devotees of Lord. When so many holy people meet, surely there must have been much talk about the Lord. Now he says, now these are all very interesting to hear, okay. 17th verse. Okay. Ayurharadi vai pumsam udyannastam chayannasau tatsarte yakshano nita uttama-shloka vartaya. A man has really lived only during those moments of his life that have been spent in thought of Lord. Such moment only he lived. Other vain are the lives of the rest, their lifespan being merely food for time to swallow through its jaws of sunrise and sunset, poetically said. Sunset and sunrise like a jaw. Is what? Days spent waste of time. Like what? Tarava kim na jivandi, basra kim na santyuda, nakhadanti na mohanti, kim grama pasavo pare. Don't you think that trees are so living? Do not bellows take in and send out air. You are breathing. Bellows are also breathing. Animals, domestic, wild, eat and mate. You are also eating and mating. Like what? Animals. What is the difference? What is human life worth if it fulfills only these? Then, Shuvingvarahoshtrakarei samstuta purusha pashu nayat karna pathopeto chatu nama gadagraja. He into whose ears the Lord's name has not entered. He is a man in form, but in fact only an animal. Like who? Dog, pig, camel, donkey, or like. He has not heard Bhagavan's name in his ears ever. Such people life like animals' life. Who is telling? Saunaka says, not me. Bile bedorukrama vikramanye nashrunnuda karna putedarasya jihvasati dardurikeva suta nachopagaya turugaya gatha. The ear into which words Bhagavan's name is not heard or his glory is not entered. It is a mere cavity and nothing more. And whose tongue has not uttered Bhagavan's name, it is like a tongue of a frog. Trrr, trrr, karte rehta hai. But Bhagavan's name is not uttered. Bharaparam pattarikida justam apyuttamangam nanamen mukundam Shavau karo no gurudas saparyam hare lasat kanjana kankanova. The head of a man, even though bedecked with silk turbans and all that, and diadem, crown, it is a burden if it is not bow down before Lord. If it does not bow down to Bhagavan, Lord, that head is a useless head. It's a burden. And a hand that never serves the Lord is considered dead limb. Even though it is wearing brilliant bracelets, etc. That's why hastasya bhushanam dhanam. Dhanena panim natukankanena. Only hand is considered bhushanam when there is dhanam is given through that hand. Now, these are all Bhargayite te nayane naranam lingani vishno na nirikshado ye pado nranam tau drubajanma bhajau kshetrani nanu vrajato hareryo. Eyes that are not accustomed to see Bhagavan's images of the Lord are purposeless, like the eyes in the center of peacock feathers. The feet that never tread the way to holy centers, no better than those trees that cannot move. Jivachavo bhagavadankrirenum najadu martyo pilabhedayastu Sri Vishnu padya manujastu lasya susanjavo yastu naveda gandham. That man is a mere living corpse, Jivachavaha, who has never contacted the dust of the feet of Bhagavan's devotees. He is also a Jivachavaha who never breathed the smell of tulasi leaves, the fragrance of the tulasi leaves, which the Lord's feet have been worshipped. Tadasmasaram hridayam vadedam yat grihyamaner harinamadheyai navikrite vikriyetathat yada vikaro netre jalam gatra ruheshu harshaha. Man whose heart is unmoved, whose eyes shed not tears, and hairs stand not on end when the Lord's names are uttered, he definitely possessed of a heart of stone. Why he is telling all these things? Now he is telling Athapi dehyanga manonukulam prabhashase bhagavata pradhanaha yadaha vayyasigaratma vidya visharato nrupatim sadhu prishtaha. Therefore, O beloved one, you who have been discoursing on matters dear to our hearts, may you be pleased to tell us what that great spiritual master Sri Shuka replied to the king in answer to the question put to him. Now, Sutaji is telling that with that the chapter is over. Now he starts what exactly Shuka Maharshi, how did he answer the question asked by Parikshit. We shall see that in our next class. So, before answering that, Shuka Maharshi remembers Bhagavan. There is a beautiful stuti is there. All stutis are very beautiful. In Bhagavatam there are so many stutis. All of them are wonderful. We will see that in our next class. Now before that, before closing, we should remember Bhagavan. So it is said, if you don't chant Bhagavan's name, your tongue will be like a frog, isn't it? So we don't want our tongue to be frog, so we'll chant Bhagavan's name 12 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.